blaster HVAC. This thing's huge. Should hopefully be a monster on voltage, so we won't break up when we got nitrous and 15 pounds of boost because we'll have all the voltage for it. But the first thing we gotta do is get Whitey out of the trailer. He's still in the trailer from when we went to the dyno at Shared on Performance. Remember, he dynoed at like 498 wheel horsepower with him breaking up. So I ordered a coil pack thinking that was the issue, and it's not. As we maxed out that 2-bar map sensor in there, so 2 bars means it only could see about 14.7 psi. I thought the Neon SRT4 map sensor was like a 2.25 bar, so I thought we could see maybe that like 18 psi. I was definitely wrong. We only could see about 15.5 pounds. So like second gear pull was on 15.5 pounds and the third gear pull was on 15.5 pounds. That's because they were on way more than 15.5 pounds. That's just all my map sensor will read. So who knows what kind of moon boost he was actually on the dyno, and that's why he started breaking up, because we can't tune for areas that we can't see. But we're gonna get this coil pack installed. We are going racing Saturday this weekend, so we're gonna get coil pack installed today, that upgraded one, and we're gonna start stripping the interior. I wanna get the HVAC box out of it, I wanna get the seats out of it, and just some dead weight that we don't need anymore. Let's get him fired up. Straps are off him. He hasn't been ran since last week. Like a champ, like always. That E85 smell, guys, because he's on E85 now, is stinky. Holy crap. My ghetto button for nitrous, bah, 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 bah. And my switch is literally just unplug the hot wire to the switch. So we're gonna tape this up so I can hit it while driving. But yes, so we do have nitrous installed. 50 shots under the hood right now. The tank is full. We'll do an awesome video about that, guys. That was me rushing to get that all done before we go to the dyno, because plan was to spray it at the dyno, but we were at the dyno for like 6.5 hours and we were having that breaking up issue at the end, and I was tired and I couldn't afford any more dyno time, to be really honest with you guys. So we packed it up, called it quits. We maxed out our 2-bar map sensor. I didn't know that at the time. The next morning I totally figured that out and was like, duh, dummy moment. So we're gonna keep the 2-bar map sensor because I don't feel like rescaling the entire tune for a 3-bar. So we're gonna stay 2-bar when we go racing this weekend. So the max boost we can run is 15.5 pounds, but we do have nitrous, so we can spray up to 150 shot. We have a 50 shot on it right now. I am not afraid to spray 150 shot on 15 pounds of boost on E85. So he should hopefully rip this weekend. We gotta get his drag radials installed, but let's get this coil pack installed. We did have an MSD coil pack right there. We tried that on the dyno, it didn't do any difference, and that thing's old, so I still want to replace that. So let's get our MSD coil pack out here, and we'll start wiring in our new fancy blaster HVAC. This thing's huge. Should hopefully be a monster on voltage, so we won't break up when we got nitrous and 15 pounds of boost because we'll have all the voltage for it. So we do have the coil relocated on this truck. Usually your coil pack's like over in this area, but we have it relocated right there because of course the header is way too close to the coil pack. So we have it right where our AC compressor should be, but again, we don't have air conditioning in this truck because race truck. So this is an MSD direct drop-in upgraded coil pack replacement. It is old. It is probably 12 years old. So I think she has done her job. You can tell by the rust. This was on my daily driver since I was about 16 years old. So probably not 10 years old because I'm not that old, guys. So now my makeshift little bracket that we have right there, we're gonna get out and then we'll mount this guy exactly where we had our previous coil pack, maybe, if it fits. This thing's huge. We're going to drop some red Loctite on these two, and then we'll get these screws tightened up. So there's the coil pack all installed. It actually looks pretty good right there. Just chilling, you can't really tell. And our plug boot fits perfectly on it and clicks on, so we don't have to switch. You hear it lock on. And we don't have to switch the probe on it. Run our wire a little nicer, just like that. So it's nice and tucked. And then now we got to splice into the factory wiring. Well, we don't have to splice, we just have to put some actual like threaded ends on it instead of the actual plug-in. We do have the adapter from the factory to the universal adapter, and then we could go from the universal adapter to the two things, but that looks kind of ghetto. We might actually, let's wire in this weather pack connector and then just do this as a plug-in, so that way we can keep this as a backup coil pack. So if that one ever took a crap, this guy ever took a crap, which I doubt it will because it's very expensive, we can just plug in this MSD and keep running it, because this bracket still has the bolt provisions for the MSD, so it's kind of like a dual thing. It's so we don't have an issue at the track, and if we do, we can swap it out really quickly and easily. If you guys want the link for this MSD coil pack, it'll be down below. If you want the link for the MSD stock replacement coil pack, that'll be down below. So we got two eyelets attached to our wiring, so now we're just going to plug it in and tighten it up, and then this coil pack install will be done. And then we're going to move over to the interior, and I don't think my Kirky is going to fit, but we definitely get the center console out of here, back seat, get this tray out of here, and we'll try to get the HVAC box out of here tonight. So this is as far as we got for tonight. Not much progress, but we got the seats out, we got the heavy bits out. So the racing Kirky is chilling over here. Right there. It's actually got the seat base set up for my SRT10, but we're going to build a custom base. We'll keep that one because maybe I want to put it back in the SRT10. I don't know. We're not racing the SRT10 right now, but we'll keep it there just in case. So we'll build a custom seat frame because these ones on the bottom of this chair are all crusty, rusty. I don't even want to try messing with them, so I'm just going to build a custom base for the Kirky. We got to still get this carpet out. This back wall is starting to come out. There's a screw over there we got to get. Undo a screw for the seat belt so we can get that out of the way. I am taking care of some of the stuff like this. These are all strips, so I'm just destroying it because, yeah, those screws suck and I'm not drilling them. So, pry bar it is. Comment down below, guys, if you like this more like vloggy, little short stuff, coil pack. Stripping the interior, just kind of what's going on with Whitey besides our big videos every Wednesday. I'm going to try posting these videos every Sunday, so make sure to hit the subscribe button. Our main videos are always Wednesday at 5:30. And then these videos I'm going to try to do every Sunday night.